Instagram, and hello, Facebook. Well, what can I say? Today is just truly magnificent. Yeah, I feel great. I'm 1 year sober. I've had an amazing day. I've just wheeled over something. Yeah, I'm blown away, really blown away. For me, getting sober, it was just something I knew I needed to do, but I didn't know what was going to happen. I I never expected this. So there's a lot of change happening. I knew I needed to get this 1 year sort of under my belt. It felt for me that I had just, I suppose, the credibility that I could do it. More for me that I challenged myself to be sober, and the fact that I, I don't know. I wasn't sure at first if I was going to do a year. I was only going to just stop again for September. But anyway, so I have made a big decision about my purpose. So I'm going to read. I'm actually going to read you some stuff this evening because I've worked. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I'm going to talk about being sober because it's amazing. So I don't think I ever imagined how life changing being sober would be. The longer I spent sober, the more I realised that the pub world is a false reality that in the end breaks most people, but that is another story which I have spoken about. With this news realisation, I knew that my old life was no more and I could not access it again. It was like a breakup of a relationship. I mourned the loss of what had been. The strange thing is, the relationship I had with Lager far outlived the relationship I had with any of my boyfriends. When I got sober, I realised I needed a social life that wasn't about booze. I'm still a sociable person, and even if I don't drink anymore, I miss the camaraderie of the pub scene, but I don't miss the alcohol. So I I've got a vision, and it is the Sober Artists Club. And the Sober Artists Club is is me. I am the sober artist, and this is my club. And I'm going to read you this out because it's easier if I read, otherwise I'll just go off onto one of my tangents. You know what I'm like. So, my vision is to build a supportive and creative online and real community that gives women choices around drinking and shows people that there is a life beyond what society tells us is acceptable. Lager made me small. It made me feel like I had no voice. I was a drinker who lost the plot, who shouted and slept with men I should have run a mile from. The guilt and the shame of the morning after, the waking up, sick to the stomach feeling of what happened, what the fuck is that? Then the hangover, the depression, the wasted money, and for what? I try and answer it now and shake my head with what the fuckety fuck. The stories my lager life can tell, the good, the bad, and the downright depressingly sad. This is why I stand here today, 1 year sober, and living a life I could never have dreamed of. I experience joy, pure, blissful joy. I feel pain and sadness and loneliness, and then more joy and happiness. Life throws up some truly dreadful shit, but I don't feel like I have to hide it anymore. I don't need to smother it with a pint. I know now that life is the way it is. Lager was a drug that gave me short-term happiness, but took away my long-term joy. I was drowning in a world of self-loathing and utter despair. Sorry, I've got a... At the end of 2019, I signed up to work with the business mentor Ali Mapletoft. I went to her with loads of sketchbooks, knowledge and a passion, but no clue how to turn it into a business. Thanks to her guidance and inspiration, I went from no clue to launching Creatively Curious, my own sketchbook range, and running workshops, to giving up lager and on a whim, spending my last £220 in December last year, and I trademarked the Sober Artist Club, which I got in February. So then in February 2020, I challenged myself to daily meditation for 100 days. Then the pandemic struck, I lost all my cleaning work, and my lovely lodger moved out. Normally I would have run off to the off licence, but I refused to let booze win out. I stayed sober and sane during the pandemic through accessing my creativity. My sketchbooks are the thing that have kept me going through everything, not just the pandemic. They've helped me to become the sober, confident artist I am today. Because I can see the benefits of a sober life, I want to support and inspire other women to make informed choices around drinking and offer a different way of life through creativity and connection. So today I'm so proud. Today I open the virtual doors to the first Sober Artist Club. Sober Artist Club is starting online with a Friday night sketchbook social, a place to meet up, talk and draw. It's for the sober and those who fancy having a sober Friday night while chatting with others. This will be an all-inclusive, non-judgmental sober space. I would never tell anyone what to do, as I know when I was drinking, if someone mentioned my alcohol intake, I would get defensive, coming up with excuses why my drinking wasn't an issue and because I was not ready to deal with it. The Sober Artists Club is a place to inspire joy and not pass judgment. So this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. It's my calling. It's my purpose. I got sober, I've been given a chance, and I just know. I just know. I just know. So I'm just going to read this last little bit with you, because I didn't ever know I was going to feel this good. Excuse me. My son is so proud. He posted on his Instagram today that he had a troubled upbringing with me and my drinking. But now he's just so proud of me and we get on so well. So yeah, out of all of this, my relationship with my son is the best it's ever been, and I have a beautiful relationship with my grandson. But I do know that one of the things that massively shifted for me was mindset. And I've been working on my mindset, and I daily meditate, and creativity is just key. So this is what I'm doing. So the Sober Artist Club, I have now got an Instagram page for it. I now have a Facebook page. The Sober Artists Facebook group is also available. I will be promoting this alongside a new membership which is coming out in November, a creative monthly membership, which I'm massively excited about, and I just honestly, everything's just like, so yeah, a lot going on, and a lot to take in, but I know that this is the right thing to do. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has just supported me and been there for me and bought my notebooks. And whatever happens, there's going to be more notebooks, I promise you that. It's just the Sober Artist Club I am the sober artist, creative entrepreneur, and I have the Sober Artist Club. So, yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for listening to me. It's going to be big, it's going to be epic, and I'm ready for it. So, yeah, I look forward to sharing more with you later on. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening to me. Bye. Bye bye, Facebook. Thank you very much.